What is up, people? Today I am going to be reviewing Hell or High Water in 4K Ultra HD, and I got that coming up for you guys next. So, getting into Hell or High Water in 4K Ultra HD. I'm not even going to go into the Blu-ray. That came out quite a while ago, and this is something new. So, going into that 4K presentation, this is actually a 2K intermediate, which means that this is actually upscaled to 4K, but that is okay because we also get Dolby Vision on this release. And the Dolby Vision actually helps out a lot. This feels like a very natural, very atmospheric presentation here with the scenery of the West, and it definitely has a very goldish quality to it, just because of the way that the cinematography comes across here, and that definitely is amplified by the Dolby Vision because you definitely have a lot of lush colors and the green grass and all of that. I can't stress enough how atmospheric this actually is and how much that actually comes across. If you do happen to have Dolby Vision, it is really cool. But at the same point in time, this is a drama, so it is not going to be overly stylized. And, you know, you get a great amount of detail here, and you just get a good, dramatic video transfer, and for that I do have to give this a 8 out of 10. So next we're going to be getting into the audio of Hell or High Water, and I got that coming up for you guys next. So, getting into the audio of Hell or High Water. You know, I feel like they tried to pull a fast one on us with this one because if you look at the box, this says Dolby Atmos. Trust me, there is no Dolby Atmos track here. Come on, man, don't lie to me. Come on. You can't do that. No. This is the same DTS HD 5.1 track that was on the Blu-ray. And you know what? This is not a bad thing. This is good. It has a lot of atmosphere like the video transfer. You get a lot of wind and a lot of sand. You know, a lot of atmosphere in your surrounds. And when the score does kick in, you can feel it through your subwoofer. It's just a really good mix. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, but unfortunately, they want to say this has got Dolby Atmos, and it doesn't. And for that, I do have to give this a 7 out of 10. This isn't that bad, but at the same point in time, they lied. So next, we're going to be getting into the special features of Hell or High Water, and you won't want to miss it because I got it coming up for you next. So special features for Hell or High Water. Before I even get into them, I just want to tell you guys that there is a ultraviolet digital HD code here, which basically means that you can download a digital copy of this movie in just regular HD, no 4K. That is pretty much what this means. Now, getting into the actual special features on the disc, I will say that right off the top, I love that Lionsgate does this because they actually put all the special features on the 4K disc. So no switching of the discs for the special features. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now you get a typical cast and crew interview where they talk about each and other's characters. You get the director and the cinematographer talking about just how the movie looks and the cinematography style. You get another second look at the actors talking about each other's performance, and then you get a Time magazine Q&A that was done after the premiere of the movie itself. And I feel like that is a decent amount of special features here. And considering the fact that you actually get them on the actual 4K disc. I feel like that's the actual first time that I've reviewed a 4K disc, that they actually put the special feature material on the disc. I got to give this a 6 out of 10. I don't feel like the featurettes really were that informative, but they're entertaining, and hey, they put them all on the disc. So next, we do have to get into the last looks of Hell or High Water and my overall scores, and I got that coming up for you guys next. Hell or High Water was one of the more overlooked movies that came out in 2016. It is a modern day Western that a lot of people can kind of relate to and really get into these characters. You know, I do like Chris Pine, Ben Foster, and Jeff Bridges in this movie. They all give excellent and very strong performances, and I just loved the ride that this movie took me on, and I just loved immersing myself into these characters. I feel like this movie tells an excellent story that doesn't overstay its welcome. This is a movie that doesn't stretch out over 2 hours long. I believe it's around an hour and 45 minutes, and I just feel like I just enjoyed my time with it. And if you didn't check out my actual video review for Hell or High Water, I gave it an 8 out of 10. And if you'll add up all my scores, that gives the 4K disc a 29 out of 40. Guys, I have a whole hell of a lot coming up for you guys, and if you look up at what's coming up next on the channel, that is the Justice League. I got that coming up for you guys as the next review, and then I go into my Academy Award films, and Coco is going to be in there as well. So I have a lot coming up for you guys, and if you are excited, subscribe so you know when those videos come out, and comment below if you can think of a release that I have not reviewed that is semi-new that you guys want me to review, because I can always try and fit that in somewhere. And as always, guys, thank you for watching my videos. You guys are awesome, and I will see all of you next time.